Good morning and welcome to Fat Cow Farm. Now the sun's finally come out. We've had a terrible week with weather, heaps and heaps of rain. So here we are back at Australia's best designed chicken coop for the extension. Today's activities, chicken wire mesh, way to go. We'll do a step-by-step progress as we come through and I'll show you how to string it all up. So let me find my tool bag and I'll catch you soon. All right, so here we are. We're moving along quite well now. Now, as you can see, I've got the one of the 6 metre lengths already done and we've dug it into the ground. So just as a bit of a recap, how that came about was that we've got our 1200 mesh wire sitting here and we're going to have a 900 sitting here. Now, remembering we were at 800 mil to the ground and we've got 100 mil sitting into the soil. Now, what we're using here is a heavy duty chicken mesh. We've got a 50 mil diameter across. And that stops a lot of the large birds coming in to pinch chicken feed and things like that, and especially when it comes to the vegetables. Now, we've decided to go for the 1.4 mil thick wire. Now, it's a little bit more durable and it's got a galvanized coating on it, so it's going to last a little bit longer. Now, we've just picked this up from our local supplier. There are thousands of different mesh products on the market, so you need to pick the one that suits yourself. Now, you can see that I've got this one already strung up. Now, what I want to show you is how we actually went about it. Because it's not super easy, but you do need to sort of manage yourself because it all flicks around and it drives you crazy. Now, the way that I do it is I'm using U-nails, galvanized U-nails. I'll just pull one out of my nail bag. Something like that there. Now that's a 2.5 mil wide or thick wire. I'm using it this size because of my fingers. So I actually can nail properly without smashing them all apart. Now when you go to put on the mesh, you want to sort of just pin it. I don't know if you can pick that up there, but we've only just looped the wire across. Now at that point, what I can do is as I pin the top length of mesh onto our support beam all the way across, I can then maneuver and stretch the wire to my needs. Now you'll see here that we're fairly straight as we come down the length, and that's really what you want to try and achieve. That the twisted parts are all running horizontal and your other ones are running vertical. Okay, so I'm just going to continue through. I'm just going to fasten this one permanently now because I've only gone every, I don't know, what is that? 400 mil, I suppose. So I'm going to come back through, push the wire back up and pin it again another 2 times in between these initial fasteners. And then that'll give the base a really good start. And then that will enable me to pull it down nice and tight and we can go from there. So I'll finish this one on and then I'll show you the bottom. So I'll see you soon. All right, so here we are. We finished the back end of the coop. 1200 on the top, nice and strong, straight. 900 mesh down below, 100 mil into the ground. Away we go. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly jump up and do the mesh across the roof because I did see our wedge-tailed eagles flying around this morning, so we'll just make those extra precautions. So I'll get a start on this and then I'll come and find you. I'll see you soon. All right, so here we are. I've still got my nail bag on. Now I've finished the mesh for the roof. Now what we've done here is we've laid a run of mesh, we've pinned it, and then I've crimped it, and you'll be able to see these crimps here. Once I've got those crimps on for the complete run, I've pulled it tight, nailed it off, and then go and get the next run. Put the next run up, crimp it all out, pull it tight, nail it off, and so on and so on. But what's happened is that the afternoon's got to me. We're running not so much out of daylight, but it's time to start cooking tea. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to finish off one last side, and then we're going to do a test run with the chickens, see how we go. Until then, I'll see you soon. All right, so this morning, I've quickly finished off the mesh on the other side of the chicken coop. Our extension is finished. Phase 1. We'll get the chickens in here now. We'll get all that soil and manure and everything else back into the soils. This will be now ready for our winter crops, phase 1. We've got 2 more bays to finish off. What I'm going to do now is let the chickens in and we'll see what happens. I'll see you soon. All right, so I'm inside the chicken coop now. The girls are ready. I'm going to open the door and we'll see how we go. We've got their new home ready to rock and roll. Come on, girls. Look at that. Oh, they're running from everywhere. All right, so as a bit of a recap here, we're getting this bay area ready for our winter vegetables. So what are we now? We're sort of in very, very early spring. So the girls have got roughly around about 6 months in here. We'll scratch it all down. We'll start making composts and making soils and we'll start regenerating the soil in here. So this will be the prime location for our veggie crops for winter. We've got 2 more bays to build up. I'm gonna be busy, but how good is this? So don't forget, subscribe and like, and I'll catch you on the next one. We'll see you soon.